So there's a lot of Fortnite creators right now that are threatening to leave the space and like go to Roblox because the Fortnite algorithm right now is pretty brutal, which that's understandable. But if you've ever opened Roblox, it's not any better. So the thing is, it's kind of tricky, right? So basically, if your if your map is lucky, you will get put on what they call like the front page or the discovery or whatever for like 20 minutes, and within that 20 minutes, you better have players in there, and not only that, you actually have to have players who stay.
All right, so I'm just gonna have this kind of like play in the background while we talk about it. So as you all know, I made a video about this a couple of weeks back, maybe a month back or something, about ByteDance's omnihuman, and I was kind of like taunting them because they never release these kind of stuff. But omnihuman is out now, and that is pretty much what I used in this clip here. And I gotta say, I've tried a lot of these text to videos. You know, I've been doing this for quite a bit, testing them out as they come out. And this right here is probably the best I've used so far that is currently out. Pretty interesting stuff. Now, right now, there is a 15-second limitation even if you paid for it. So I actually had to export these in bits and pieces. So that's kind of annoying. And additionally, there is a cheaper mode, which is the fast mode. And you can probably tell that this right here is that fast mode. It takes about half of the credits. So usually it would be like 208 credits for the original version, full version. And this one is taking like 58 credits. And you can tell it's a lot blurrier. I wouldn't use this for like stuff like this because you can see that her face, the pores on her skin kind of disappears. But this is really interesting because this is really starting to make me curious as to, you know, like, is it even worth doing a lot of animation if we can start doing this? Because they actually have a tool that's coming out that's called Mimic. It's not out yet. It's in beta. I'm super curious what that's all about. Because right now, this is just audio to facial animation. It doesn't do any of the eye contact. Everything is just driven from that audio that I upload. And I'm super curious to know what that Mimic is about. If it's something like Runway Act 1, where you actually perform your performance and it'll just slap it on an AI character, then that's groundbreaking. That's huge. But yeah, this is just a quick test on the ByteDance omnihuman, which is technically omnihuman, but it's in Dreamina right now. And no, this is not a paid sponsorship. This is me spending my own dime to do some research on this because I'm very interested about this technology here. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what y'all think, man. To me, yeah, this is hands down better than Lemon Slice, better than Hydra. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if y'all know any other ones that are better than this. And again, this is the worst this is going to look.